Alright y'all, so we back for day 3 of rebuilding this Jeep Grand Cherokee. So as you can see, it's still kind of messed up right now. But we also picked this up right here yesterday, which is a drill, because this is the main tool that we need for today. So yesterday we had to put this thing on a charger, so hopefully it's charged, fully charged today, because we need to go ahead and drill out the bolt that's stuck in the engine block on this car, and it's stuck right here. So let me see if I can get you in there. You can kind of see it right there. So that's stuck in there. We most definitely got to drill it out. So that's the main goal for today. It is kind of scary because we just don't know how it's going to plan out as far as getting up out of there, but I'm fully confident that we can do it and get it done. So with that being said, we go bust out this drill. Hopefully it's fully charged, and we're going to try to tackle this thing, so that way once we get that thing done, we can go ahead and put all these brand new parts on that we just picked up yesterday. So hopefully everything goes good, fingers crossed. But y'all let me know down in the comments. Actually, y'all just say good luck in the comments. How about that? Just say good luck and let's get to work. So let me just run down the game plan for you real quick. As of now, we're about to try to drill out the bolt. Then we're going to take off the AC compressor. I'm going to keep this core support and just bend it back. I don't think it's necessary to replace it because everything else on there is pretty good. Then that way we can put all the brand new parts on. These are the old ones. These are the brand new ones. So we need to get that out of there first. So let's get to it. So now we need to move the drive belt out the way, so that way we can go ahead and start taking apart this AC compressor, get it up out the way so we can get to the bolts. So we get it off, but look at this thing, man. Like, this thing took a hit, bro. This right here goes right here, just like that. This piece right here sits in here like that. This thing here took a hit, bro. It's literally, and it's broken on this side too. Like, that's absolutely crazy. This whole thing is just, it's done for, bro. Absolutely done for. Now that we have that out the way, we have a little bit of room here to, you know, start drilling. So basically, we need to do that. I think I need to go ahead and tighten up these oil pan bolts while I'm in here, because they're kind of wet. So I'm gonna tighten those up and we should be good to go. So it's time to drill the bolts out of the engine, and right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm super nervous. I had to kind of just move a lot of stuff out the way to get room to get the drill in there and to angle my body. But these are the actual screws right here. So the bolt right there is broken off. As you can see the drill point that I have right there, and there's another one in the back right there. So I actually got that one out. I just drilled it real good, put a screw in there, and this one actually came out fairly decent, fairly easy. And as you can see, I'm bagging it out, and it's pretty long, so it broke off pretty bad in there. As you can see, bro, I'm sweating, bro. So we're not gonna celebrate right now. We got one out. We need one more to come out. So let's do this, see if we can make some room in the back to get that one out. Then we can celebrate. So basically, we got that one out. Now it's one, I think, right here. So we need to move kind of this stuff out the way so we can get the drill in there. Then we'll be good to go. The second bolt was on the angle, and it was hard for me to drill a hole into the bolt, but I did, and that's what it looked like. I actually tried the same method that I used on the first bolt, but it's not really working. I'm screwing down the screw into the bolt, and it's actually, I feel like it's working, but when I double check my work, it actually pushed the screw, or actually pushed the bolt deeper into the engine. So now I'm like, bro, what the heck? So I tried it again one more time, because, you know, third time's a charm, right? And guess what? Double check my work, and it pushed it further into the engine block. It's like, bro, what the heck is going on here? All right, y'all. So we still at it, man. A few hours later, and that boat's still not out, bro. The second one, the first one we got out took us maybe like 20 minutes. The second one is a little bit harder. It's way more of a challenge. The second one is a little bit harder. It's most definitely a challenge just because it's on an angle. I drilled it out. I used the same method I did for the first one, but it's just not coming out. So I had to go to the store. For one, I had to match up the bolts that actually hold on the AC compressor. A lot of the stores didn't have it. I got lucky, and I didn't really get lucky. I'm actually just about to test my luck with some bolts to see if they work or not. If not, I'm about to go to another store tomorrow. All the stores in my area didn't have them, but I also got something that can get the rest of the bolt out, and I also have that's it really. So hopefully this works. If not, I'm probably just go spray it down with some WD-40 and let it sit overnight. And if that's the case, then we're not going to do any more mechanical work tonight. We just go finish up spraying the hood and the bumper and call it a day, which will kind of suck because I was really trying to get all this stuff put on the car tonight, have this sprayed tonight, and then tomorrow come in, do the dashboard, and just put the bumper and stuff on. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, man? Hopefully we can get it out tonight, and then we can keep moving forward. So I got the stuff from the store, so let's go ahead and try it out. So basically this is what I got right here. The black one is the original one, and of course these are the new ones. And then I got this right here. So let's see if it works. So after running around to 18 million different stores, I finally got this new tool. So we're going to test it out to see if it works. I really hope it works because, you know, I'm over this thing at this point. And while I look at this thing, man, it actually worked. But I'm not really celebrating because I actually want to double check to make sure I didn't drill a hole inside of this hole right here. So basically, I'm just making sure I didn't drill a hole into the engine. And right now, I actually have to double check the new bolts that I have. And they're actually going on maybe 2 or 3 turns and then they stop. So that lets you know they're too big. So these look like we can't use them. Yes, sir. We was finally able to get it out, man. Look at this bad boy, bro. This was the very last one. As you can see, it was split right there. So I think that's what was holding it in there super tight because it's like a gash right there. And it was probably just gripping. But anyways, we got it out. But we still have one more problem, bro. Let me show you. Basically, all the bolts are damaged. So the other two, of course, are broken. And this one here is bent. This one here goes right here, just like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is, instead of forcing these, which really don't even have enough thread on there, I'm gonna go ahead and just wait till tomorrow and try this other hardware store that everybody claims have everything, and hopefully they have the exact bolts that I need, and then we can just swap these out with some good ones. So with that being said, we not gonna mess with this anymore. So that kind of sucks for me because I was really trying to have pretty much all the mechanical stuff done tonight, but it's life, bro. Stuff happens. It is what it is. I'm just happy we finally got this thing out right here. So hopefully tomorrow they have the correct bolts that I need, and I can just go from there. So right now we're about to go ahead, mix up this paint. We probably just go let that sit for tonight so it can dry, and then get back to work in the morning. So let's get to painting, baby. Okay, so this is the scuff pad here. Basically, we just go scuff up this panel here. So basically, we just go all over it and scuff it up. Now, usually you don't really have to do this, but sometimes the paint kind of have a reaction when you just spray the paint directly on here instead of scuffing it up and priming it. So I really don't want to chance it today. So I'm just going to scuff it up and prime it and then paint over it. But some people just paint directly onto this. I'm not going to do that this time. But as you can see, just got to scuff it up just with a scuff pad, nothing major. As you can see, some of the dye is coming off. And then we're going to do the same thing for the inside of here. This is aluminum, so we just go scuff it up so that way the paint can have something to stick to, and that's exactly what it's going to look like. So let's go ahead and set the camera up so y'all can watch me work. You guys, so we pretty much got everything scuffed down. So now it's time to go ahead and hit it with the primer. So that way we can go ahead and hit it with the paint. So this is the primer. You just shake it up real good. So that way, you know, everything is good inside the can. It's fluid and everything once you get to spraying it out. So we go spray the bumper and we go spray the hood. So this is what it's gonna look like after you scuff it up. Make sure you wipe it down with some alcohol and everything just to make sure it's clean, the surface is clean. Then also blow it, you know what I'm saying, with some air to make sure all the loose particles is off. And then you do the same thing with the bumper here. This is what it look like. You see it's scuffed up. So then, like I said, we go ahead and shoot it with the primer and shake it up. Make sure you put your mask on, protection. You don't want to breathe this stuff in or the paint. So make sure you mask up. You gotta mix it up as well. Just shake it up real good before you use it. There's a mixer cup. You're actually supposed to use a different one, but I cleaned that one out really good. I ran out of cups, so it's good to go. I already wiped it out real good before I put this paint in there. All right, so right here we go do the 1-to-1 ratio. So we go do 3 parts of paint, 3 parts of reducer. So this is the paint right here, and this is the reducer. So 3 to 3, and we should be good to go. So here once again we doing a 1-to-1 ratio. So we're just going to fill it up to the number 3 line, and once we get done with that, we're going to do the same thing with the reducer. Make sure you store it up real good, and then you add it into your gun. Make sure you always put the filter on top of the gun before you add the paint. Once you got that done, you go ahead and start spraying, baby. So basically you want to become one with the gun. Right here I'm actually cutting the bumper. So what that means is I'm shooting the edges first so we can make sure we cover the edges of the bumper, so that way it is covered in paint, and then we can go ahead and fill the rest of the bumper in. So once again, make sure you become one with the gun. Just move around, have fun, don't be stiff, be kind of loose, so that way everything can be fluid. And then, you know, make sure you also keep the same distance in between each sprays, and you should be good to go with painting. So here I'm also telling you we just finished the first coat, so now we have to wait 15 minutes in between. So here's a look of what the first coat looks like. You're just trying to make sure you get coverage. You're not trying to make sure, you know, it's perfect, because you still have 2 more coats to go. So once that's done, we can go ahead and wait our 15 minutes and start spraying our other coats. And like I said, just make sure you're fluid, make sure you're keeping the same distance, and just make sure you're having fun. It's just paint at the end of the day. All right, you guys, so I did all 3 coats. You gotta wait 15 minutes in between each one, but I'm about to show you what it's looking like right now. You'll be able to hear me good. I still got the mask on, obviously, because it's still paint fumes in the air. You don't want to breathe that in. But so far, it's looking good. As you can see, it's looking fairly good. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I got a little run spot a little bit over here. I ain't gonna act like it's 100% perfect. You see it right here on the corner. So you can wet sand that out. Here's the other one right here, the hood. So this is what you call cutting. We did the inside. Then tomorrow we go flip it over and do the outside of it. So here's the rest right here. I want to say I did a good job. So tomorrow we go do the top side of the hood, and then we go clear both of them at the same time so we can let it dry. So with that being said, thanks for watching the video. It's super late. I'm about to get up out of here so we can get back at it in the morning. Make sure y'all subscribe, leave a comment down below.